Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do part 21 to my Let's Play of Detective Pikachu Returns for Nintendo Switch. Where last time, guys, Pikachu ended up passing out or fainting again and having another one of them like dreams or like memory things. Where we were back as playing as Harry, and we were inside this area seeing what was happening. And at the very end of it, guys, we saw later on again, still going berserk, Pikachu unleashed Thunderbolt, and it returned back to normal after it fainted. So, yeah, if you want a little rundown, just go back to the last video, and especially watch, like, the dream sequence, and you'll really understand. Alright, the dream sequence does take a little while, so... I fell asleep again? Oh, hey, Tim. What's with that look? Come on! You worry too much! How are you not concerned about this, Pikachu? You keep collapsing out of nowhere. Aren't you at all anxious about what might be causing that? Do you have any idea how worried we've all been? You're right, Tim. I'm sorry. I was trying to downplay it to keep you all from worrying, but I guess that backfired. Sorry, Pikachu. I didn't mean to go off on you like that. No, I needed to hear it. I'll get myself checked out after we finish this investigation. But for now, we gotta focus on finding Rachel and Jessica. Let's hurry up and go. Wait. We can't just go rushing in. We don't know what's in here. Don't worry. I've been here before with Harry. It's safe in here, and there's an elevator in the back. We won't get lost. Your dream jogged more memories about this place, huh? Mind filling me in? How about you and Dad? You met Dad in the bamboo forest, right? Did you two come here next? Pretty much. Things got pretty hairy after I gave Pancham its medicine. Harry and I encountered a berserk Pokemon, and we ended up here after we ran away. You had to run? What happened? I had Pikachu look after Pancham, and I headed in the direction of the roaring. This is confusing me. Again, he? What? Sounds like his memories are jumbled again. As I was heading toward where the loud roar came from, I saw Hoot Hoot flying away as fast as its wings could carry it. I knew right away that Hoot Hoot must have encountered a berserk Pokemon. I wanted to confirm it though, so I climbed up a huge boulder and headed toward where Hoot Hoot had come flying from. It almost sounds like he ended up getting like put inside Pikachu's body. It sounds like, because he keeps mixing it up between between him doing stuff like helping Pancham and protecting Pancham, all the way until like what Harry was doing. I don't know. Yes, here we go. When I saw Harry heading that way, I scrambled up the boulder to catch up with him and left Pancham behind. Oh my gosh. Huh, this isn't quite making sense. After Harry and I climbed the boulder, we ran to these two shady guys and a berserk Pokemon. The berserk Pokemon started attacking us, so we ran away and ended up stumbling into the storage area. I'm not sure how accurate his memory is for some parts of that story. I guess the one consistency is that they escaped the berserk Pokemon by running into the storage area. About the storage area. The people of Bamboo Baru use the storage area. Some Pokemon live here, but it's generally a safe place. A storage area, huh? I guess that's why it's such a sturdy structure. About the elevator. There's an elevator up ahead that we can use to get to ground level. It'll let us out onto the other side of the bridge, which is perfect. The power doesn't always work, but I know how to fix that. Wow, really? I guess we're covered then. Yeah, totally. Anyway, we can get out of here if we just follow the path beyond the gate. I know exactly what to do. It sounds straightforward, but we should still be careful. I'm worried about your condition. I appreciate it. Now let's go find Rachel and Jessica. Wait a second. I want to organize my thoughts first. What stands out as particularly strange in Pikachu's story about when he heard a Pokemon's loud roar? Some of the things Pikachu saw in his dream make sense, but not everything. Figure out which part doesn't add up. I'm trying to make sense of Pikachu's story, but something else about it seems strange to me. I know not everything makes sense in a dream, but parts of what he's told me do make sense. I just have this hunch that I also need to sort out what he said in this story. Oh, I know. There's something strange about what Pikachu said he did. Dad and Pikachu acting separately. Pikachu left Pancham to follow Dad, but it's strange that he was separated from Dad in the first place. They're supposed to be partners. Pikachu climbing the same boulder twice? Pikachu said he climbed a boulder, then climbed it again to follow my dad. It's clearly strange for him to have climbed the same boulder twice. And Pikachu noticed where the Berserk Pokemon was first. Apparently, Pikachu noticed that the Berserk Pokemon was where Hoot Hoot flew away from. Strange that Pikachu noticed that before Dad did. That one? There we go. If what Pikachu said is true, it would mean he climbed that huge boulder twice. I doubt that he climbed down the boulder just to climb it a second time. He also said he followed my dad. What does this all mean? Alright. Hey. Okay, let's head further to the storage area. Sounds good.
Great detective tip number 9. People who lie during their testimony. They usually look up and to the right. That's just something I personally observed.
Thanks. If I need help, you'll be the first one I ask. And go that way. Okay, so it's in here then.
Hey.
This mail gate's locked, but we got nothing to worry about. I can fit through the gaps at the bottom and search for a key on the other side. This gate doesn't seem to be locked, actually. See? Huh? Wow, my clever solution fizzled into nothing. Folks around here really ought to be more careful about leaving things unlocked.
Aw, I heard you, Totodile. You're so pretty.
Aw, don't worry about it. The important thing is that we can get through without any trouble. Young Goose in here. Oh no. Pikachu, what's up with these huge rocks all over the place? These weren't around the last time I was here. Where the heck did they come from? Well, lucky for us, I know exactly who to ask for help with this kind of stuff. Tim, should we ask for Pangora's help? Yes. Yes.
Hey.
Let's do this, Pangoro! Push the boulders and keep going. It's also gonna show me. You want me to push these rocks right now if I get to it? Go for it.
Hey.
Do your thing, Pangoro. Okay. Oh no. Wait, I need something. Oh, am I supposed to somehow make a bridge? I don't know. No, we're gonna run back this way. Did I mess up something? Oh my gosh, oh wait. Push this one up and then push it. Okay. So I was like, what am I doing wrong? Now I kind of see. So what am I supposed to be doing? Making a bridge? What kind of looks like?
Thanks.
There we go. Hey, nice. Now we can keep going. Thanks for the assist, Pangoro.
Sure, if you need any more help, just say the word.
What you doing here?
Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh, I hate.
You want me to move these rocks too, right? Mind if I get started?
Go for it. Hey, do your thing, Pangoro.
Okay.
I did something. Maybe if I do something like this. Yes, doing something alright. What exactly? I have no clue. I was really making a bridge or something? Is that what I'm thinking? I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm making a bridge. Right down here. I'm doing something a little bit right. Problem is, I don't know what to do from here. There's rocks over there, but I can't push them. The rocks are in the way, so I can't. I wish I could pull them. There's be nowhere to pull them to. The cliff is right behind us. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Some of these I can understand, but this one I don't. I mean, look, I'm just going to the same spot again. And you push them up, you're going to be more screwed. Wait, maybe push this one all the way over. and then down. Maybe this. Like this. And then end up.
Hey,
No, it worked! Okay, so I did do it right. There we go. That's had it wrong the first time. Alright, the path's clear. Thanks, Pangoro.
Don't mention it.
Thank you.
Thank you both. Looks like we can continue now. Diggersby, as scavenger extraordinaire. Hey, it's Diggersby. What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm working on my artistic creations. Dig it?
What do you mean?
All these nice rock blocks I made today. They're my pride and joy, you dig? Don't they look great?
You
You mean you're the one who dug up those holes and left all those boulders lying around?
I sure did. Hope you enjoyed them. Enjoy isn't the first word that comes to mind.
We filled those holes. They were in the way.
You did what?
You ruined my precious artistic creations.
Sorry, we didn't have a choice. It was our only way through.
Dig nabbit.
Oh my gosh, he keeps saying dig instead of dag. Dig nabbit? That's hilarious.
Let's go, Pikachu.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I really dug my creations. Oh well, it just means I'll have to make them even better next time. I really don't get this guy or his art.
Next time, make them a bit smaller, would you?
What is it, Pikachu?
I'm ready to go. Be careful up there.
right.
The elevator's power unit looks like it's working properly. What a relief.
You want me to move this too?
No. Don't you worry about that. There must be the elevator buttons. Let's get Tim over here before we press anything.
Alright.
What is it, Pikachu? I'm ready to go for Pangoro. Be careful getting down. Thanks for your help, Pangoro.
Dig.
This Diggersby seems a little down. Maybe because we buried its artistic creations. Well, now I feel guilty. We had no other choice. They were in our way.
Dig.
You're gonna make something even better next time. Uh-oh, there's a fire in its eyes. I'm glad to hear you're motivated, but make sure your next art installation doesn't become a safety hazard.
Okay.
You ready, Tim? Yes. Looks like these elevator buttons are working. I guess none of the members that came back to me will come in handy after all. That's not true. They helped us get all the way here. Now we just gotta ride the elevator up and... Golem. It's a golem. It came from above. This can't be good. Let's hurry on up.
Come on.
Stressing out won't make us go any faster, Tim.
That roar came from somewhere nearby. Keep your guard up, Tim. Right, let's go. Tim and I will go assess the situation first. Could you wait here? Wait, is that Rachel? Jessica? Tim, wait! That guy! Uh-oh.
Looks like I got what I was after. Now I just need to capture that detective.
I've already given you the research data. Just leave us alone.
What did you say? You've got a lot of nerve making demands of Unitas.
Unitas.
Been waiting for you, great detective. Now you're dealing with an elite. Golem, attack! We're up, Pangoro! Just get that thing off. Pangoro, hold on a little longer.
Oh no! I didn't know it was gonna be one of these. I was thinking. Oh my god.
I did it!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, yes! 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 That's karma, sucker!
Great.
Eat it, you stupid moron! That golem decided to whip you up!
Oh my gosh, dude, that was amazing. That was pretty intense. I'm glad he took off. Pikachu! Pangoro! That looked like a tough opponent to handle. Are you two okay? That was nothing for us. Right, Pangoro? I get the feeling you two could handle just about anything. It seems like Rachel and Jessica are okay, too. That's great to hear. We should go check in with them. He's asking if you're okay. Yeah, I'm alright. Thanks, Pangoro. I was just caught up in my thoughts. Wait, who the frick are you?
Thank you for getting that horrible man to leave. I honestly wanted to help, but that golem gave me such an awful look that I froze up.
Great.
I was glad you kept safe. Yeah, getting involved could have gotten you hurt, and I'm sure the master of the charcoal shop has enough to worry about already. Oh good, it saved right there.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine too. But they stole something really important.
That man in black from earlier, it sounded like he was with some group called Unitas. Unitas? What's that? He knew I was carrying something important too. What does that all mean? Breathe, Jessica! It's okay! You're safe now! I can't believe this is happening.
I understand it might be difficult to talk about, Jessica, but do you think you can answer some questions?
Sure, I can do that.
What do you know about Unitas?
Excuse me?
The man in black mentioned something called Unitas. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, you remember that project I told you about before? The one Emma launched with the lab in Rhyme City? It was called the Unitas Project.
Huh? They have the same name?
It surprised me as well. But why? Why would they use the same name as Mama's project?
Jessica told us before that the project was cancelled and the lab was shut down.
Maybe that guy used to work at the lab back when it was still running. Do you remember ever seeing him, Jessica? No, I never seen him before. He knew who I was, though.
So that man in black just now was with that Unitas organization. There's no way this is all a coincidence. Agreed. There's gotta be something behind all this. What's the important thing Unitas stole from you?
Excuse me?
Jessica, what did that Unitas guy steal from you?
Research data. Emma collected it out the lab. What? You were just carrying that around? Yes, I kept on a thumb drive. I thought of it like a good luck charm. But why? Were you planning to continue your research? No, quite the opposite actually. That research data could spell danger for both humans and Pokemon. I figured I should hold on to it to keep that from happening. I can't believe my mom would research something so dangerous! The research itself was about how people and Pokemon could live together in harmony. Emma was especially focused on the possible interaction between Pokemon and human coexistences. In the middle of her research, she made an unexpected discovery. A way for a human to take full control of a Pokemon's consciousness, or even fuse their own consciousness with it.
That's horrifying!
Emma thought so too. That's why she kept her data hidden from everyone at the lab. I was the only person she told where she kept it. She must have really trusted you, Jessica. Yes, but I couldn't fully understand all the data. It was a bit above my level of expertise. When the lab shut down after the R incident, I took the research data with me. And now that Yuna's gone, Goon has it. I should have deleted it when I had the chance, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. It's okay. I understand. Dr. Myers meant a lot to you, and you want to remember her. Yes. Thank you, Rachel.
You just must have known what was in that research data.
What do you think, Tim? Jessica sure gave us a lot to consider, huh?
No kidding.
So, she was attacked by people who were after Emma's research data.
And they called themselves Unitas, the same name as Emma's project. Which means, if we head to the lab...
My thoughts exactly. This mystery's been twisty, but I think we're starting to get it.
You're right. I suspect that...
Wait, Tim. Just a second. I'd like to back up our theory a bit more before we go and get too excited.
Huh?
We'll start tomorrow morning by organizing all the information we've collected up to now. This view of the bamboo forest is reminding me of Harry all over again.
Did you and my dad come out this way too?
Sure did. This is where me and Harry faced down a rampaging Lairon together. Good times.
That's wild to think about. You and my dad were right here, huh?
Yeah, and it wasn't a cakewalk, let me tell you. Yeah.
I saw these two suspicious-looking guys in the bamboo forest, and when I tried to reason with them, they were having none of it. And Harry couldn't understand me when I tried telling him. Those guys suddenly took off running, and that's when Lairon attacked us. Did Lairon go berserk because of R? Yeah, I didn't know about R at that point, but the vial I found then was a big clue. I see. By the way, what do you mean when you say you tried to reason with them? I wanted to suss them out first by talking to them. Did Pokemon just use the flippin' word sus? I hate that word! Okay. What Pokemon developer has been playing Among Us? I feel like somebody did. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? Running straight in didn't seem like the right move. They tried to play dumb. Said something about harvesting bamboo shoots. Then they used some R to make Lairon go berserk. What's up, Tim? You haven't forgotten about R, have you? What's bugging you? Well, let me ask again. You said you tried to reason with those two suspicious men. Yeah, of course. Pikachu said he tried to reason with two suspicious-looking men. Let's see what it says. What's strange in Pikachu's story about when he spoke to those two suspicious men? How did Pikachu try to reason with the two men? Figure out which part doesn't add up. But Dad was there too, wasn't he? So how come Pikachu was the one who tried to reason with him? Something else about the story is strange too. I'll clarify some things with Pikachu after I go over what he just said. Another part of Pikachu's story just now was strange. Let me think this through carefully and figure out what seems strange. Pikachu suddenly spoke to those suspicious men. Strange that Pikachu talked to those suspicious men without first coming up with a plan with Dad to apprehend them. The two suspicious men could understand Pikachu? Pikachu's voice sounds like a cry to the average person, so it's strange that these suspicious men reacted to what he said. Wouldn't listen to Pikachu. Strange that those two suspicious men wouldn't listen to Pikachu. He can be very persuasive. No, they can't understand English. Let's either this one or this one. This one? It's not this one, it's the first one. Oh, there we go. Of course! I'm the only one who can understand what Pikachu says. So how was he able to talk to those suspicious men? Maybe he got confused when he heard Dad talking to those guys, and now he thinks he's the one who talked to them.
Pikachu, can I have a word with you?
Have a word? What's this about, Tim?
If you don't mind, I'd like to talk to you in private.
In that case, let's chat in there.
Bamboo Baru. Churuquin hut in the bamboo forest.
So, what's so important that we need to talk alone? Oh, do you need relationship advice?
Yeah, you wish. Ever since we got to this area, you've been acting really strange.
You think so? I guess all those memories rushing back jumbled my brain.
Well, let's start unjumbling it then.
Sounds good to me. Where should we start?
Okay, let's go in chronological order. When my dad came here, do you remember the first thing he did?
Well, Harry came here to investigate the Berserk Pokemon incident. But the gate to the bamboo forest was locked, so I had to borrow the key. After that, we had our fateful encounter.
Don't you find that a little unusual?
Well, Pikachu says he borrowed the key. Wait. But my dad actually borrowed the key. Pikachu met my dad in the bamboo forest because my dad borrowed the key to the gate, opened the gate, and entered the forest. But he really took the key without asking for it. Pikachu says he borrowed the key, but he couldn't have done that if he couldn't speak to humans, so he must have taken the key when no one was looking. The key wasn't actually necessary. Pikachu was already in the forest when he met my dad, and the gate must have been left open, so the key wouldn't have been needed in the first place. But he actually found the key on the ground and took it. The troublemaker's apprentice was pretty careless. He probably dropped the key, and I guess Pikachu must have found it and took it. He borrowed the key. My dad actually borrowed the key.
You never met my dad before you crossed paths in the bamboo forest, right?
Yep, that's right.
In that case, don't you think it's strange? I mean, how could you even know about what happened before you met my dad?
Now that you mention it, that is strange. Maybe I heard from Harry?
After that, you helped Pancham in the bamboo forest?
Yeah. I was by his side the whole time, protecting him until his injury got better. Tracking down the medicine was tough.
But how is that possible?
Pikachu says he stayed by Pancham's side. So how could have Pikachu gone to look for the medicine? Pikachu says he stayed by Pancham's side, who couldn't move, and that he went off to look for medicine. He could have done both of these at the same time. Did Pikachu have the medicine from the start? Pikachu had the medicine even though he stayed by Panchim's side. Maybe prepared the medicine in advance and already had it? But how could Pikachu have protected Pancham? Pikachu was protecting Pancham, but Pikachu couldn't have protected Pancham because he can't use any of his moves. So did he bring Pancham with him to look for the medicine? Pikachu stayed by Pancham's side, yet he somehow also got medicine for Pancham. Maybe he took Pancham with him to look for medicine? Would it be the first one again? Yep.
Pikachu, that doesn't make sense. If you were with Pancham the whole time, you couldn't have gone looking for medicine.
Huh? I could have sworn I stayed with him. Maybe I left once to go look around for some medicine?
After Pancham recovered, do you remember what happened next?
Yeah, I heard a Pokemon roar from somewhere way off in the forest. I saw some Pokemon fleeing, so I figured there was something beyond the boulder.
And then what?
I climbed the boulder and continued on. And then I followed Harry and climbed the boulder too?
Just as I thought. Your memories have gotten all mixed up.
Pikachu says he climbed a boulder to follow my dad. So, where were those two boulders? Pikachu says he climbed a boulder and continued on, then he followed my dad and climbed a boulder again. That would have been odd for him to do since there shouldn't have been two boulders to climb. But did he climb the same boulder twice? Pikachu says he climbed a boulder and continued on, then he followed my dad and climbed a boulder again. It sounded like he climbed the same boulder twice, but that clearly doesn't make any sense. Were the boulders actually there in the first place? When visiting the bamboo forest, we didn't see any boulders that could be climbed. Pikachu might be mistaking boulders for something else. No, because clearly in the memory that was actually there. Pikachu is pretty... Wait, but is Pikachu even capable of climbing a boulder? Pikachu is pretty out of shape these days. It's likely that he wouldn't have been able to climb the boulders back then either. But this one clearly can't be the answer because there was boulders in that sequence we saw. This one? No.
No, that wouldn't be that much of a stretch. There's something else that sounds unnatural here.
Ew! Same boulder twice. There we go, and it was one of those two.
Pikachu, if what you said is correct, wouldn't that mean you climbed the boulder twice?
That's what I said, but... Maybe I got mixed up because I saw Harry climb it?
As you went deeper into the bamboo forest, what did you find?
I came across a suspicious duo with a Lairon. And I remember calling out to them. I shouted something like, "Excuse me, what are you doing here?" They tried to play dumb, and then the Lairon suddenly came charging at us.
Wait a second. That doesn't make sense.
Pikachu says he spoke to that suspicious duo. So Pikachu know those two. It wouldn't have been odd for Pikachu to speak to those two men if they already knew each other. So he didn't have a bolt of brilliance? At times when Pikachu was about to take decisive action, he says, "A bolt of brilliance!" It's odd, then, that Pikachu didn't say his catchphrase. No. So was Pikachu able to communicate with them? Those two men played dumb when Pikachu spoke to them. But Pikachu's voice should have sounded like a cry, so it's strange that they even respond to what he said. He spoke to them before my dad did? It's odd that Pikachu spoke to that suspicious duo first. My dad should have been the first one to talk to them. Good.
That suspicious duo. Isn't it strange that they could understand what you were saying?
Yeah, I guess you have a point. Maybe Harry said it for me?
Harry could understand you at the time, right?
So, the two of you escaped from danger and decided to become partners. That's when you received the hat, right?
Yeah. I gave this hat to Pikachu as a gift. And Harry put it on my head?
Wait. Yeah, now see, this is what makes me kind of this is what makes me kind of confused, because does this mean that Harry's, like, secretly inside it, like, Harry somehow got transported into a Pikachu, but then at the same time, how would Harry see Pikachu in the forest protecting that pension? I don't know, the memories are, he's confusing me half to death right now, I can't tell. Pikachu says he gave the hat, so there were 2 Pikachu? If there were 2 Pikachu, Pikachu could have given the hat to the other one, but he's never mentioned anything like that. That wasn't her hat. Pikachu could have had a second hat to give besides the one he always wears, but he's never mentioned anything like that, so there was a problem. Probably just that one hat. So he gave the hat to himself as a present? Even if Pikachu gave the hat to himself, he couldn't have gotten it by himself in the first place. My dad's the one who gave Pikachu his hat. Not the hat he wears from my dad. It's odd for Pikachu to say he gave that hat to himself. Yep. Wait, what the heck?
Pikachu, you say you got the hat from my dad, but you also gave it to Pikachu?
That's right. How strange. I'm starting to remember more. This whole thing started with that car accident. I remember driving my car that day with my partner, Pikachu. Suddenly, the brakes failed and we crashed in a valley. And then I got thrown out of the car. Everything started to fade, and I blacked out. All I remember is Pikachu desperately crying for help. But, of course, these memories up to that point were Harry's.
What is the matter? You do not appear to be injured. It is too late for him. He is fading as we speak. You would go that far? I will need your physical form to save you. Even I cannot say for certain what will happen. Knowing this, do you still wish to save him? Very well. However, I have one condition. My cells are being used by some humans for nefarious ends. I want you to retrieve them for me. The fate of this human rests in the strength of your bond with him. Now.
What the?
Anyway, that's what went down between me and Mewtwo.
It sounds to me like Dad and Pikachu had a really strong bond.
Yeah. By the way, Tim, don't you want to know what me and Mewtwo talked about after the ER incident?
Huh? You remember what happened then, too?
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. Crystal clear.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is still going. This is cool.
After we solved the R case, I went out to that alley to meet up with Mewtwo. Here you are, just like I promised you.
Indeed. Thank you.
So, that means it's my turn now.
Before we proceed, there is something we must discuss.
Oh yeah? Don't tell me you can't do it now.
Right now, Pikachu's consciousness and your human consciousness coexist within you. It is a miracle that this balance has endured as long as it has. I can only imagine that your trust in one another has made this possible. If I were to forcibly separate the two.
You're saying You can't guarantee that I'd survive that.
Correct. I would say you have a 50% chance of survival. We don't have much time. Have you decided on which one to choose?
Yeah, I've made up my mind. I'll take my chances with that 50%.
So be it.
Hey, wait a second! When you say I might not survive, do you mean just me or Pikachu too?
Your fate and Pikachu's are inextricably intertwined.
Then I can't afford to leave this up to chance. Sorry, can you wait before making me human again? Please. I'm sure Tim will figure something out. Besides, I'd like to be here and watch him grow up. I'm sorry, Tim. Can't come home just yet.
Very well. However, because you used a move earlier, you are now in a precarious situation. If your human consciousness remains this strong, Pikachu's will disappear.
Then, what can I do?
I will restore the balance between your consciousnesses, and you will forget what you now remember.
Amnesia again? Hey, wait! If you do that, how am I supposed to tell Tim
Is he Harry? This is please tell me I was right.
All this time I've been looking for my dad. And all along, you've been right beside me.
I'm sorry. I should have realized it sooner.
You think that's why we could understand each other?
Yeah, that really should have been our biggest clue, huh? After all, you're my own flesh and blood. You've really grown up, Tim. You finally found me. Thank you.
So, what do I call you now? Should I call you Dad? I mean, you're my dad, but you're a Pikachu too.
Yeah, it'd be weird if someone overheard you. Pikachu is fine for now. Just until I'm back to normal.
Yeah, sounds good, Dad. I mean, Pikachu.
I'd better get back to normal soon, for everyone's sake.
Thanks to my dad's strong bond with Pikachu, Mewtwo was able to save his life. But our work isn't finished just yet. The name of Emma's project was Unitas, the same name as the organization. We need to investigate the Unity Lab next.
Dude. Are you freaking kidding me? That's exactly what I said before he revealed this crap. That's exactly what I just said. I was like, cause like, Pikachu was confusing me. 1 minute he was like, I was over here protecting Pancham. I was coming up to a rock to meet Harry. And all of a sudden he's like, I went to look for a medicine for Pancham, and I climbed up the rock, and Pikachu followed behind me or whatever. Like, that's what was confusing me. Cause like, I thought in the back of my head when he kept doing that, is this Harry in this game? Yeah. Wow. Dude. Okay. I am so into this flipping game right now. I want to make sure there's no more cutscenes before I do anything. The next morning at Tim's apartment.
Today is the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. A variety of events are being held across the city to celebrate. And tonight Mayor Myers will unveil what he calls a revolutionary device that will make Rhine City proud. Expectations are high for this device, which is meant to bring people and Pokemon closer together.
tonight, huh?
Do you think Mayor Myers is really connected to Unitas?
Well...
What the frick was that? Did you guys hear that? Toad was trying to make a noise and all of a sudden just cut off. Something wrong? What the frick was that? Dude, what? Hold on. Alright. My goodness gracious. Okay, there's only one way to find out. We need to go ask the mayor himself. Let's sum up what we know so far, Tim. Sure. An organization went after Mewtwo and stole Harry's body from it. This same organization has also been putting cubes on Pokemon that force them to do their dirty work. Right. And that organization's name is Unitas. Which is the same name that Emma, Rachel's mother, used for her final project. The Unitas Project. That shared name, along with the people involved, makes it pretty clear those two are related. As for a lab capable of mass-producing machines as complicated as the cubes, Emma's own facility is the only one around that fits the bill. Isn't it shut down, though? Apparently not. Huh? What do you mean? Word is, some people have been going in and out of that facility recently. Where did you hear that? Tim. Do you realize how long I've been living in Rhyme City as a Pokemon? Between all the Pokemon we've met on our cases, I've got eyes and ears just about everywhere. I see. And now you have my dad's memories back. Yep. I combine that knowledge with the latest info I've gathered. So trust me, that lab is operational.
The abandoned Pokemon Unity Lab. I bet we'll find all the answers there.
Don't forget, we also need to get Dad's body back.
Right. It's gonna be a long day. Make sure you're all prepped, Tim. Boy, I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
Right. Are you going out again? I don't do anything too risky.
Shoot, I never had to finish the quiz lady's thing.
Harry never stopped investigating, no matter how dangerous it got, and he... Just please be careful, Tim.
I will, Mom. Irene, I didn't realize just how much you worried about me. I'm sorry. But we'll almost solve this. Wait for me, Irene.
Oh!
It's today's newspaper. I wonder what they're covering. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's no daily crossword either because I didn't flippin' do it. Wow. Exclusive. Great Detective Pikachu. What? You made the front page, Pikachu? Yeah, I was taking a break after eating at the pizzeria in Bamboo Baru. It sure was nicer than the compass some pizzas. Thanks for carrying the charcoal. But did you really have to eat that many slices, Pikachu? Hey, cut me some slack. I was out there moving boulders with Pangoro, and I stopped that golem from rolling right at us, too. That kind of strenuous activity works up the appetite, you know? Didn't expect to make headlines for it, though. Maybe this is a good lesson for you about the dangers of overeating. Please. Not eating something so delicious is way more dangerous if you ask me. Right. Remind me again who stuffed himself so full of pizza that he needed to be carried home? Well, you see, that... Sorry about that. Vigilant Gumshoe stops robber. Huh? What? There was a robbery in Bamboo Baru? Yeah, at the curry joint. But it looks like they caught the robber right away. Oh, and look who stopped the robber. It was that Gumshoes we met. Gumshoes really took a liking to those curry buns. It was probably staking the place out, hoping for another chance to eat some. I'll bet my hat that's how it came across the robber. It says here that the owner of the curry shop actually gave Gumshoe some curry buns as a reward. Well, there you go. I guess the stakeout paid off. Could sunlight be the link between Blossom's dancing and weather? What? Here's a research article about Blossom's dancing. It says they're studying weather patterns when Blossom dances. They hypothesized that there's a connection between how energetically Blossom dances and how clear the weather is. Based on that, I guess they want to research it further. Wasn't it a clear sunny day when we met Blossom? Do you think their dance moves were somehow connected to how nice the weather was? I wondered. But everyone feels more energetic on sunny days than rainy ones, you know? Maybe it's the other way around. When the weather is nice, that's when Blossom dance up a storm. Territorial disputes reveal relationships of bug Pokemon. Here's a research article about the relationships between bug Pokemon in different environments. It says even bug Pokemon that don't get along in one environment might become friends in another. The Heracross and Vikavolt we ran at Bamboo Baru were a perfect example of that. Heracross and Pinsir are both bug Pokemon, but usually they do not get along. But throw Vikavolt into the ecosystem and voila! Pinsir and Heracross start teaming up. That tense standoff between Heracross and Vikavolt sure had me sweating. Can you imagine if a Pinsir had been there too? Things could have escalated into a real beauty of a bug battle. I'm just glad Sylveon was able to calm him down. Pokemon speed rankings. One Pokemon's incredible record. Wow! It says here that Dracloak fly at over 120 miles per hour! Then how much can Casper my Dragapult do? Oh my gosh! The one we met was flying really slowly when it was looking for Dreepy. I didn't realize Dracloak could actually fly that fast. It probably didn't want to fly so fast that it flew right past Dreepy. Over 120 miles per hour, huh? Amanda drives like a maniac, but I think Dracloak could give her a run for her money! Don't even joke about something that terrifying. Weekly book review, The Far-Fetched Tale. Here's an article about a book that's coming out this week. The Far-Fetched Tale. What's it about? It's a historical fantasy novel about a Sirfetch'd. The wandering warrior, Sirfetch'd, embarks on a long journey full of chance encounters and rare fare-thee-wells. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll fall in love. This adventure story is one for the ages. Wow, sounds like a pretty epic tale. Do you suppose the Sirfetch'd we met in the bamboo forest ever went on a journey like that? Well, it was no ordinary Pokemon, I can tell you that. By now, it's probably set out on a new adventure with Ponyard. Rumored mythical Pokemon finally found. Wait, there's a mythical Pokemon in the forest at Bamboo Baru? I didn't hear anything about that when we were in the Bamboo Forest, did you? Nope. And considering the timing, you'd think it would have come up. How do they describe this mythical Pokemon? It says no one's actually seen it clearly. There are just reports of people peeking into the tall grass when they hear a sound and find nothing but a hole in the ground. Someone did see a shadowy shape leap away from there, though. Hey, Pikachu, what if it was actually a Pokemon we know? No, if, ands, or buts about it, that's gotta be Dunsparce. We're convinced that researcher gotta keep Dunsparce a secret, but it looks like word got out anyway. Poor Dunsparce probably just wants to live a quiet life. I guess it'll have to lay low until the rumors die down. Dang it, that means I missed the daily crossword. There's probably been a lot more on there if I just... Wait, what? It's a bamboo charcoal pizza we brought back from Bamboo Baru. They sure make a mean pie. They sure do. It was super generous of them, manager, to thank us for our help with free pizza. We still got leftovers from yesterday. Maybe I'll have a nibble before we head out. It's a special about Pokemon Friendship Week. There's been a ton going on, but today's the last day.
Yep. Pikachu seems different from his usual self.
Different how?
It just seems like he's got, I don't know, old man energy now.
What?
Really? He's always seemed like that to me.
Not old. Experienced. Like an experienced great detective.
Am I really acting older since I got my memories back?
What on earth?
Yes?
Oh no! Is Pikachu depressed?
It's fine. I didn't take it personally or anything. Ugh. Time to get going? Yep, let's mosey. Frick it, we'll do a little bit.
Okay, there's something I gotta do. I'll meet you there.
Oh, wait, what?
You'll like it, I promise. Oh, that's right. We're out of coffee beans. Can you pick some up?
Okay. The usual dark roast, right?
Yeah. Huh? Sophia, you can...
Uh-huh. I've understood you this whole time.
Now that's my little girl!
We don't have time for this.
Okay.
See you later.
That was cool. That was interesting. How can Mom not understand them then? I mean, granted, not everybody can understand a poem, but now we know it's Harry, so... A plan that transcends time. Pokemon Unity Lab abandoned. So this is the Pokemon Unity Lab.
Yeah, this is definitely where Mama used to work. You sure this is where Unita's base is?
That's what I heard, but it seems too quiet, doesn't it? It looks like there might be a janitor over there, but still.
Yeah, it's weird. But nowhere near as weird as Pikachu actually being your dad. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. His body's supposed to be around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, at least that's what we think.
Then we better find him.
Let's look around by ourselves for a bit while we wait for Pikachu. I'm curious about what's inside.
Okay.
Let's go. We don't need to go this way. Let's look around outside the lab. Garbodor. Garbage Gourmet and Gorman. It's a Garbodor. Do you think it lives around here?
Maybe it's the janitor's partner. Garbodors are always hanging around cleaning crews and garbage collectors.
You might be right. Let's talk to it once Pikachu gets here. Diglett. Subterranean Dizzian. How do you say that name? Oh, a Diglett.
Have you seen any suspicious looking people around here? Wait, I don't speak Pokemon?
Let's talk to it again once Pikachu gets here. Tangela, out for a stroll. It's a Tangela.
Tangela's whole body's covered in vines, which is used to grab all sorts of stuff.
We can ask it some questions once Pikachu joins us. We need to go this way. Let's look around outside the lab. I want to make sure I'm not missing any Pokemon or anything. So we apparently missed something last time. This door's locked.
Let's find another entrance.
I talk to the janitor.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Who are you? Oh, don't worry, we're not
We're students at Rhyme University. We're researching this area for a class, actually. Would it be okay if we interviewed you?
Oh,
I see.
well, it's nice to meet such dedicated students. You caught me by surprise. Nobody ever comes around here. But if you're here for school, then sure, ask me anything you like. Thanks for the save, Rachel.
I gotcha.
About this facility. I'll change his voice.
This place used to be a Pokemon research facility. Apparently a bunch of extensive projects and whatnot were being done here. But it's been shattered since the R incident.
The lab is massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so huge it's hard to keep clean.
How many entrances are there?
Entrances? That's a weird question. There are 4 in total, 3 large entrances and 1 small one.
I see. Must be a pretty big facility then.
I'll say. In fact, this place is so big, you two are actually the first people I've ever run into.
No wonder you were so surprised to see us.
Wait, we're the first people you've seen here. I didn't realize how few people came here. The facility's past.
Excuse me.
Do you know anything about the incident that happened here?
Only what I saw on the news. Some Pokemon went completely berserk here 2 years ago because of that R stuff. I heard someone actually died because of it. It's a really tragic story.
Oh my gosh! All of a sudden, this game just turned into something like what happened with pulling Scarlet and Violet in the AI Sada. Oh my gosh! What the freak?
Yeah, it is.
This place has been shut down ever since.
About you.
Rhyme City hired me to work here. The facility may not well be in use, but they didn't want to just let it fall into disrepair either.
Excuse me.
Does anyone else work here?
Occasionally someone comes by to take over one of my shifts, but otherwise it's pretty much just me. Not many people want to come all the way out here, so far from the city.
I'm curious what's inside the building.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, but what entrance do I take? This one? This one's locked and won't budge.
I hope we can find a way in.
I think it's this one over here. If this one doesn't work, I'll the same way, but it's smaller. This one's locked.
I don't think we can get in this way.
I think we checked out everything we can for now.
Hey, Tim, can we talk over there for a minute? I think we should discuss the situation.
Yeah, good idea. We shouldn't be overheard here.
The janitor says he never sees any people around here.
And the place has been closed since the incident, too. The building's definitely locked, so it'd be hard to get inside.
We don't have much to go on right now.
Yeah, to learn anything else, we need to talk to the Pokemon. Guess all we can do for now is wait for Pikachu.
Yeah.
That looks like he's late. What do you think Pikachu's up to?
Tim, why are you still calling your father Pikachu?
Well, it's hard for me to call him Dad to his face. I mean, he still looks like a Pikachu.
When you put it like that, it does sound awkward. There he is!
Hey! Sorry for the wait!
Oh! He got some...
You all came to help. Thank you.
Wow, Pikachu, you have so many friends.
This ragtag crew is my entourage. Ah!
Whoa, what? Did I miss something?
Oh, Pikachu said...
Tim, there's no time for that. We got work to do.
Oh,
Wait a second, Pikachu. Something's odd about this place. What do you mean?
We looked around out here while we were waiting for you, trying to find signs of Unitas' activity. Thing is, we didn't find anything at all.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a bit quiet around here. But based on what I've learned from other Pokemon, this place seems like our strongest lead. And more importantly, I've just got a good old-fashioned hunch that this is the place. Unitas is hiding here. I'm sure of it. But where? That's what we're gonna find out. Sounds like you've already finished the preliminary investigation. Let's start talking to some Pokemon. The ones hanging out around here ought to know something.
Sounds like a plan.
You two are gonna conduct some interviews together, right? In that case, I'll keep looking around the area.
Thanks, Rachel. You and the others can just hang back for now. We'll come get you if we need anything. Alright, Tim, let's get started.
Yes. Thanks for bringing your friends to help us, Pikachu.
Don't thank me, don't thank them.
With everyone helping so much, I've made sure I do my part too.
Thanks for coming all this way. He said it's only natural to help a friend in need. We're grateful for your help, Darmanitan. Thanks, Luxray. He says not to get the wrong idea. He just has the same goals as us right now, that's all. But it's still a big help. We're glad you're on our side, Luxray. Do you have time to talk, Garbodor? About you, Garbodor. Ugh! You help the janitor pick up trash. Sounds like you're a hard worker. Huh. You don't expect to be praised just for collecting snacks? Oh, right. Trash is like a treat for you. Just like that Trubbish we met the other day. About the building. Have you ever seen any other humans here? He says he's never seen any other humans besides the janitor. That tracks with what the janitor said. Is there any way to get inside the building? Oh, it's never been inside. Gotcha. Well, that doesn't help us. Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? Anything at all? Sometimes you find strange snacks. Sorry, but we're not here to talk about your snack. Huh? Is this one of the snacks he found today? It's a food wrapper. Why would a used food wrapper be here if people don't come here? What? You found these all the time? Even though no one comes here? Hey, Garbodor, mind if we keep this? We can give you some other trash in exchange. Thanks, Garbodor. This could be the clue we've been looking for. A used food wrapper at a facility no one ever goes to. What could it mean? I'm glad you came. She's been wanting to do something to thank us for helping solve the jewel theft case. Oh, that's totally not necessary, but thank you, Growlithe, really. Thanks for having our backs. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? About you, Diglett. Do you live here? This place is nice because it's comfy digging, eh? And it's nice being able to dig as much as you want without any humans around, huh? Humans don't usually consider Diglett to be pests, you know? Farmers especially love Diglett, so it was always perfectly tilted after you dig through it. Yeah, for real. Don't be afraid to visit places with humans around. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you. About the building. Diglett hasn't seen any people around, but it did mention something pretty interesting. What'd it say? Sometimes at night, when Diglett's underground and trying to sleep, it hears a lot of noise. Noise underground, you mean? Yep, it got curious about the noise and went into the building to check it out, but no one was there. When it went back underground, though, it could still hear the noise. Noise when nobody's there. Strange. Wait, how did you get inside the building? It says it dug a hole through the floor of the building. Wow, it's surprisingly powerful to be able to dig into a building from underneath it. I wonder what that sound of ground was. Pokemon Unity Lab, huh? There's definitely something going on here, and we're gonna find out what.
Are all these Pokemon that just showed up with you?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry, they're all nice. About Garbodor.
Garbodor's my partner. He loves garbage and gladly gobbles it all up.
How do you get into the building?
How do I get in? I don't. I've never been inside.
You don't clean the inside?
I've only been hired to clean the grounds outside the building. I don't have a key, so I couldn't get inside even if I wanted to.
About this food wrapper.
Oh, I don't ever see other people's trash like that here. I guess someone came by here after all.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions? About you, Tangle.
Hey,
What do you do for your fun around here? Sunbathing, eh? Sounds nice and peaceful. I bet that feels great. About the building. You've never seen any other people around here besides the janitor? Wait a second. There's something caught in Tangua's vines. There's shards of glass. How'd those get there? You think they might have gotten on you when you went inside the building? Wait, you've been inside? Hey, Tangua, how'd you get inside? The door's right near us. These smaller doors, huh? What? These doors were unlocked until just recently. So now they're locked, and you can't get in anymore. This place has supposedly been shut down for ages. Why would these doors be locked all of a sudden? I don't know, but it definitely raises some questions.
hey,
Tango was talking about those small doors right there, yeah? Let's turn our attention there, Tim. We ain't checked that door. Maybe we can find a way after all.
well,
These small doors are definitely the ones Tango told us about. There's a chain or something on the other side keeping them from opening. So they're locked from the inside. What's going on? It's strange that these doors were unlocked until recently. Who locked these doors? Well, I think we checked everything we can for now. What do you think, Pikachu? Is Unitas really here? Yeah, I think chances are pretty good they're using this place as their base. I got a few reasons for thinking that. The first is Diglett's story about the noises it heard coming from the building. The second is what Tango said about those smaller doors being locked from inside. And the third is the food wrapper that Garbodor found. Any one of those things on their own wouldn't mean much. But taken all together, we can pretty safely conclude there are people here. Exactly! I think those things are linked by more than coincidence. Guess we really do need to look around inside. So, the next thing we gotta figure out is how to go inside. Yeah, the whole place is closed up and locked down. Since walking in through the front entrance is a no-go, let's think of another way. You got any bright ideas? Did you think of a way to get us inside the building? Can we get in through the small doors? Tango apparently entered through the small doors at the front of the building. Maybe we could use those to get in. No, the doors are locked. Find out where someone has been entering and leaving. New trash was found on the ground, so there must be a way in and out of the building that someone's been using. We may be able to find that way inside if we get a Pokemon to help us. Small hole that leads to the building. Since I've entered the building before, there may be a small hole somewhere that leads into the building. Yeah, but that's too small for Tim, right? Yeah. And we can use that hole Diglett dug. You mean crawl through that hole to get inside the building? Love where your head's at, but don't you think that hole might be too small for us? Huh? Now that you mention it, if the hole's only big enough for Diglett, then yeah. Yay, don't look so down, Tim. Let's think about some other way. So it's definitely this one probably then, right? Yep.
Okay.
I knew it wasn't the first one because the doors were locked, so it couldn't have been that one. That food wrapper garbage were found. It looked like it'd been discarded pretty recently. True. And this place does get cleaned regularly, so that trash couldn't have been left here that long ago. But the janitor said we're the first people he'd ever seen here. Maybe the trash blew in from somewhere. There aren't any houses or other facilities nearby. Unless the trash came from inside the lab and got blown out here. You might be onto something. In that case, if we follow the sound of the wrapper, maybe we can find the entrance. Yeah, since it's relatively new trash, the sand's probably still fresh. I'd say it's worth a try. Alright.
Oh!
If we're hoping to follow a scent, then it's time to ask for Growlithe's help. Agreed. Good thing I asked her to come. Now let's go ask her. Right there. Hey, Growlithe, we need your help with something. I would like you to track down the scent from this wrapper. Piece of cake, huh? Just what I wanted to hear. You okay with us getting right to it, Tim? Yep. Please do. Okay, let's do it just like last time, Growlithe.
Hey,
Can you try tracking the scent from around the small door by Tangela?
Sure can.
I ain't getting nothing right now, am I? So, now I'm about it. Yep.
Ain't smells coming from inside.
So that trash came from inside after all. There must be another place that scent leads to. Please track it down. So y'all follow it this way, I'm guessing. Oh my.
They go a lot faster if we just went in through the front door.
Hey, we don't want to do anything rash. We need to go about this carefully.
The scent suddenly disappeared.
It disappeared.
Well, sort of. It's more like the scent goes on past this point, actually.
Past these steel drums, you mean? I guess we'd better do something about them if we want to go any further. Let's go get Tim and the others. Pikachu says the scent continues past here.
But there's no way to get back there to search.
Yeah, it'd take all day to move this main steel drums. Guess we're gonna have to get smashy. What? You gotta be kidding. I know it's a rough approach, but we don't have much time to dawdle. The drums at least seem to be empty, so I'm sure we can enlist one of our pals to help. Have you always approached your investigations this way? Depends on the situation. It's a great detective's job to find the shortest route to the truth. So, who should we ask for help?
Yes.
If the sink continues past its point, does that mean the food wrapper blew in from back there? And it's pretty weird there are this many steel drums here in the first place.
Kind of looks like someone's hiding something.
But why would anyone do this?
I don't know, but if we can get past these drums, we might be able to find out. I don't think Growl can break those steel drums. It's alright. If we think of something else you can help with, we'll be sure to come get you. It says we'd have better luck asking someone brawnier than him. Maybe we should ask Darmantan or Pangoro. He says he can handle anything that calls for brute strength. In that case, I think Darmantan is definitely the best one to ask for help with this. Why not? Want us to get started right away, Tim? No, not yet. Oh! No, wait, there's something I wanted to look into a little more first. Gotcha. We'll do this once you're finished. He says he's better at moving things. Oh, if we want to break something, we should ask Darmanitan. You're right, Pangoro. We'll ask him instead. Wait, in that case, I think Darmanitan's definitely the best one to ask for help with this. Want to start right away, Tim? Yep. Yep. Just be careful not to hurt yourself. We're counting on that strength of yours, Darmanitan. You ready to do this? Oh my gosh. There's a hole in the wall. I wonder if that trash from before blew out of here.
Yeah, I think it did.
Me and Pangoro won't fit through that hole, so we'll have to smash open a bigger one.
Whoa, whoa! If you do that, the whole building might collapse. We'll unlock the doors from inside. For now, you two can just wait here.
If you say so.
Tim, check this out. You're right. It looks like we can get inside through this hole. Are you ready to head in, Tim? Of course. That's why we're here. All right. Let's do it. Lab lobby. So this is what the inside of the lab looks like. It sure is messed up. Did you hear me, Pikachu? Huh? Oh, I was just so shocked by how trash this place is. Kinda speechless. Yeah. I know they weren't doing any upkeep, but would it really get this bad in just 2 years?
So this is where it happened.
Huh? What's up, Rachel?
This must be where the Pokemon went berserk during the R incident 2 years ago. That's why there's a hole in the wall and the room's in such disarray.
I see. This place must have been left just as it was at the time of the incident.
Mama must have been...
Are you okay, Rachel? If being here's too painful, it's totally fine if you want to wait outside.
I think I just need a moment to myself, if that's alright. I thought I was ready for this, but it's hitting me harder than I expected.
Take your time, I understand. Poor girl. Sure she would have preferred to steer clear of this place. But all signs pointed to you just being here. Let's start looking for clues. Right. Something felt strange when I came into this room. What could that have been? Oh! Look, Pikachu, there's another food wrapper on the floor. It's the same as the one we got from Garbodor. That means this trash is another piece of evidence that people have been in and out of this place. Yeah, and there might be more proof too. Let's keep looking. She said she saw something glimmering inside the cupboard. The cupboard's right in front of her. Let's take a look. The lab scientist must have used his cupboard. What's up there? I can't see what's on the shelves. You gotta tell me. Wait a second. I'm looking. Looks like it's just chemicals and stuff. What's this? It's a key. What a weird place to keep a key. Wonder what it's for. Let's take it with us. We might be able to use it later. Oh, what footprints? Are they human? Couldn't be. They're too big. There's no dust over them either, so they must be recent. I think these are probably tenuous footprints. I see. It must have left these footprints when it came inside.
Yes.
I ain't sorry, Tim. I hope I'm not holding you back.
No worries. Take your time.
Thanks. But I'm worried about Papa, too. I can't just stand here and brood forever. I just need to get rest a sec. That can help. Promise.
Thanks, Rachel. This must be really hard for her, but she's doing a great job hanging in there. He says this place looks even rougher than the police station. Can't say I disagree. Everything's trashed here. What do you suppose these chemicals are used for? Careful, Tim. Last thing we need right now is you hurting yourself. Yeah, I know. You worry too much. There's a note here. Read it aloud, would you? From the management team regarding search procedures. Upon discovery of the object in question, collect it immediately. Once the object is collected, use concrete to seal off the first floor hallway. Please be aware of the following. Destroy the switchboard on the first floor. Do not leave any trash behind, such as food or drink containers. Due to the building's depleted state, watch your step as you move about. These appear to be instructions of some kind. What do you suppose this management team is? I have no idea, but at least now we know for sure that people have been here. Yeah, still don't know who'd be here or how that many of them there are, but they were clearly following orders to search for something. But how did they get out of here? Good question. The door was locked from the inside. And why did the note say to seal off a hallway with concrete? There's still a lot we don't understand. Let's keep investigating. Oh! What do you think the stain is? Kinda looks like a chemical spill or something. Maybe some chemical spilled during the Pokemon rampage. Based on the smell and how dusty it is, I'm guessing this isn't a recent stain. Still, we don't know what chemical this was. We'd better not touch it. Everything's a mess inside the cabinets. This wasn't done by a rampaging Pokemon. Someone must have been searching the room for something. Oh! The switchboard panel is open. It's completely busted inside. I guess this is why there's no electricity. That note said to destroy the switchboard on the first floor, remember? So someone did this on purpose. But why would they need to do this? They probably wanted to make it look like the first floor didn't have electricity. To make this place look shut down and abandoned. I think so. It seems pretty likely. Especially since that note seemed to contain instructions for keeping something hidden. Let me know if you see anything strange. I can't see what's up there from down here. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. I don't see anything else. Wait. Oh, it's I don't know what else is there to look at. I've looked at everything I can think of, unless there's some... Oh, wait. A whole other area over here. Right here. Oh, here we go. These are the doors we couldn't open because of the chain. The chain's fastened with a padlock. We need to get this unlocked so Darmanta and Pangoro can get in here. Sure would be convenient if that key we found earlier is for this lock. Let's give it a try. Here it goes. Alright, that takes care of the chain. Sorry for the wait, fellas. So, Tim, what are your thoughts after looking the room over? It's pretty clear that someone's been coming in here. And based on that note, we know they had a purpose for doing so. Right. We're light on details, but we know something's fishy going on. We should try to figure out what exactly happened here. Based on that note we saw on the desk, we can safely assume that someone was giving instructions. But what were the people here actually up to? If we can figure that out, we might learn something useful about Unitas. Why don't you tell me what you think, Tim? What happened in this building? There are strange pieces of evidence in the lab. Figure out what happened here. Did we find clues about what was going on here? What we got? Someone was researching R. Chemicals have been left behind, which means somebody may have been researching R. This place is being used as a Pokemon playground. Tango left behind footprints in the building. Maybe this place is being used as a Pokemon playground. Someone has been living here. The most likely reason there's trash in this abandoned building is because someone has been living here. Or somebody sealed off a hallway in the back. Another fan in the lab mentioned a hallway that had been sealed up with concrete. This one? There you go. There was a chemical stain on the table, right? Maybe it's evidence that someone was researching R here? Hold on, Tim. We don't even know if that chemical was R or not. And I've never heard anything about people researching R in this place.
Okay.
There we go. The note we found said something about sealing off a hallway with concrete. That must mean there's a hidden hallway somewhere on this floor. Sealing off a whole hallway seems pretty extreme. All the more reason for us to find it. Alright. If we're looking for a hallway that's been sealed up, we should probably ask one of our friends for help. Yeah, let's go ask. Wait. Oh, and Darmanta and Tam Pikachu were able to have a hidden entrance to enter the building. Wow. Guys, I'm trying to watch her do a little bit more or not. I want to, but... Tell you what, guys, I may do one more real quick video. I'll be right back.